What's up, guys? This is TSR, the Silent Revolution. My video output is not working on XSplit Broadcaster, so I'm just gonna do this little follow-up video to the Las Vegas false flag shooting without video today. So basically what's really intriguing me, first I have to say that there is a video that is on YouTube, which I will link in the description. I will not play here because I am not risking a strike, but you can see for yourself. It's an amateur video. It seems pretty legit, not coming from a shill like Dan Bilzerian, which we'll talk about in a moment, which I forgot to talk about in the last video, but I'll follow it up here. Looks just like a normal guy, walking the streets, basically walking around the area where the shooting happened, and there were people on the floor, blood coming out of their mouths, the guy feeling for pulses and him not feeling anything, pale bodies. You could tell when it's fake and when it's real, and kind of like Barcelona, you could tell that one was fake. And when you watch this video, I actually want you to go back and forth and check out my Barcelona hoax video, because that was actually a hoax where they faked the scene of the accident in Las Ramblas. But judging from the looks of this was a false flag. Definitely also inside job. I do not believe this Stephen Paddock guy is who they say he is. For all we know, it could be all crisis actors, of course, just like Sandy Hook, just like Aurora. But let's get into this story, because this is very interesting. Now first, before we actually do this, there's been some leaked pictures, supposed leaked pictures of the hotel room of Stephen Craig Paddock. Okay, now a couple of interesting things that I want to mention first. Let's take a look at the bottom here, okay? Focus on this one really quick. So, when the cops were breaching the door of the room, there was no response, which fits their narrative of him, supposedly killing himself, but, of course, that's a lie. There was no response. There was no shootout with the police. The suspect was already down. Yeah, very convenient and very suspicious. And you can clearly see right here a body. Don't know if it's a real body or not. This looks like it could be fake. Who knows? It could be real. I'm thinking it's all a crisis actor, and this is all staged right here, like a lot of false flags. And what's interesting is that if this guy supposedly killed himself, as referenced by the media, why is there a chest wound here? I mean, if there was no shootout with the police, what did he try to shoot himself in the chest? And he thought, no, a better idea would be to shoot myself maybe in the mouth or the head. I mean, come on, give me a break. Really? There's a chest wound right there, clearly. And also, if you zoom in, you could see the drips of blood, which basically indicates there is a trail of blood leading somewhere. Here's a better focus right here of the blood. You can see it's some on this revolver as well. So, and look at the bullet casings here. So this is apparently the area where he was shooting out of. But yet, why is there so few casings? This guy let off thousands of rounds, supposedly, and injured over 500 people, but yet these are the only casings on the floor. You gotta be kidding me. No way. And just going to the symbolism, the occultic symbolism, the Freemasons who, orchestrate these horrific, events, sometimes false flags, sometimes fake. We all know that purple and orange being, very, very recognizable and noticeable Freemasonic colors. And what color is this room? On here you got purple. In this column you have purple. Here it looks like it's orange and purple. I mean, come on! The curtain is gold and looks like purple. So obviously they chose this, and it is the 33rd floor because, you know, even though they say it's the 32nd floor, you have to count the lobby or ground level. So 33 floors. There you go. That Masonic number. So, and also going back to this whole, you know, insane narrative of, oh, yeah, this wealthy businessman, or, you know, 64 years old, was in, I guess, in a real estate. You know, he was retired, no criminal record, no history of mental illness, and no affiliations with any radical groups or any indication of any signs of radicalization. Nothing. This guy was squeaky clean. And yet, he got up one day and decided to kill a bunch of damn people. No. And if you're buying this, then you must be one of the few people who also believe that, you know, Building 7 came down from brush fire, okay, from the World Trade Center. So give me a break. Yeah, okay. Yeah, and, you know, where's all the 23 guns, too? Shouldn't they all be stockpiled here together? You know, and all this ammo left over, the note, you know, let's talk about the note here. Going back to this article from Daily Star. Just one second here. So now I talk about the letter. So, SWAT cops burst into the room and ammunition littering on the floor and dead Paddock. So there, the media confirms it. For you, police, or 33, also confirmed today the shooter had cameras hooked up into his hotel room. Well, gee, I wonder why they didn't release the camera footage then of him killing himself. You know, maybe that would be kind of helpful in determining just what actually happened here. But it's obvious what happened here. This was a setup, and we're never going to see any video footage, even from the hotel. Where's the hotel surveillance footage of him bringing all these guns in? Oh, I guess he must have used the back way, or they just turned, you know, flip the switch off for that. This is bullshit. You know, brown shirt, black pants, gloves. Yeah, they still won't say what the note says, but that, you know, here they just say his motives remain a mystery, even though he left a note. With the millionaire property developer having no criminal history, of course. Oh my goodness, this is so stupid. So stupid. Let's see. Yeah, they say he got the guns legally, and in the news they're, you know, totally demonizing the supposed gun shop owner who sold the guns. So of course, it's just all a psyop to really get the pro-Second Amendment people fighting with the anti-Second Amendment people. Like, and this is why this whole thing happened too. You're going to see a lot of changes in security, higher security, more invasive security. You know, like kind of like TSA, but on the streets. You know, who knows? Like, this was obviously planned and staged in advance, and it's unfortunate that people were hurt. And you know what? We won't know the exact body count. That's the truth. So whatever they tell us, you know, you can't believe it, and that is my point. You know, and the people there's claims that in the video I shared from Dan Bilzerian, which I'm sure is real, but I doubt whether the shots were real or not coming from the lower levels. I mean, they could have been too. I mean, that would probably explain why there is a lack of casings on the floor. Perhaps there was other shooters, and you know what? I'm starting to believe that now. Actually, with this whole bullet casing thing, especially, there had to have been other. You know, and I really think this guy's a setup guy still. In the end, I mean, there's no way. There was definitely more people involved than what they're saying. Ugh, Jesus. And I'll link this article as well in the description, along with the video that I mentioned earlier. And you could tell me what you guys think about it, because to me it seems pretty legit. But if you see anything off that I'm not seeing, let me know. But I don't know. I don't have any reason to not believe this random YouTuber. But, you know, he's only got like 1,000 subs. I had over 1,000 subs, But that's basically what I wanted to point out, guys. You be the judge. You notice anything else interesting, let me know, and hopefully I get my camera fixed soon. So remember, guys, truth is in the numbers, and just stay vigilant and stay awoke, and we should all keep updated on this and just see what happens next, because there's going to be a lot of Big Brother stuff happening, a lot of intrusion and security, especially in Vegas, and it's going to start there and it's going to expand, and I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Peace, guys. Silent Revolution out.